bother then. You're going to be that confident.
We're on, alive. Right, so we've been making this wine for the last, what, 4 weeks?
Yeah, about 4 weeks.
About 4 weeks. And we've got, it's pineapple, sugar and yeast.
It's just simply pineapple, sugar and yeast. There's a lot of other stuff that, you know, when you Google these channels, would tell you to put in the pectolase and the tannin and the, you know, Camden tablets to stop it from sterilising. I just think, after making it for over 30 years, I just think simplicity is key. It's got yeast, it's got sugar, and it's got pineapple. And that, to me, is the best way. Natural.
Yeah. Well, you have to understand, he's the expert making the wine. I'm the expert at tasting it. Right? So, we've got a little experiment what we're going to do in a minute. Now, I poured this out last night and left it to get air in it. Now, Graham tells me that air in new wine is...
I'll explain it. It's called oxidisation.
There we go.
If you keep opening your vat of wine that you're working from, your 5-gallon vat, you're letting oxygen in. And the more oxygen you let in, the more flat wine you get. And what you get left is like a bottle of wine that's been opened and left for the night. And it's flat and it's bodiless. So,
right, well, I'm nearly ready to do this experiment, so I'm going to neck this, which, by the way, we tested this, and it came out 17%.
17%,
so
yeah.
Solid 17%, and that was...
After 4 weeks.
No, that was after 3 weeks.
After
it was
3
after
weeks,
3
yeah.
weeks. So what we're going to do is we're also going to use this space age technology for... we're going to test percent, see, because it's not... You said it's not going to get any stronger, right?
No, it's not. No, the reason why I used a 24-hour yeast that's mainly used for spirits. So a 24-hour yeast is exactly what it says. After 24 hours, it's basically killed all the sugar. The wine flavours will mature a lot better, but it won't get much higher unless you start adding bits of syrup and sugar to sort of increase it.
Yeah.
But 17% is great. It's acceptable.
It's fantastic, fucking fantastic, I go, yeah.
You should know you've drank enough of it.
Yeah, what is it, 2.5 gallons?
2.5 gallons.
We've done 2.5 gallons, to be fair, but over the course of a couple of weeks.
That 2.5 gallons started out innocent enough. It was let's try a bottle after 3 weeks just to see how it got on. It was a little bit cloudy, but apart from that,
fucking
it was just dynamite, just really good. So we managed to drink about 2.5 gallons in a week.
Yeah, so I can't
Was that the one that was left over from last night?
Yeah, it's been on my desk all night, yeah.
So the oxidisation should have set in.
Yeah, but
and you can't taste any different.
It actually tastes a bit nice. I can taste the pineapple taste most. We'll see anyway, because
we'll see people will make wine going, you can't be tasting flat wine and telling me it's good.
Fucking taste it.
Oh, don't, because I'm not drinking another gallon. That's been left overnight, yeah?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Can you taste? Plonk sort of getting drunk sort of, I'll drink anything sort of way, yeah. But to a wine connoisseur, it is a bit bodiless.
To a wine connoisseur, 17% alcohol is nearly a spirit.
So, I've been stronger ones.
Well, yeah. Should we do the taste test?
Right, there's our vat. 5-gallon container. And as you can see, because we've drank 2.5 gallons, we've put 2.5 gallons of oxygen in, and oxygen's not a good idea because oxidisation occurs. But this still should be pretty more lifelike.
So this is about 3.5 weeks old, yeah?
Yeah, 3.5.
And how long on average does it take for it to clear?
It can be anything. It can clear in the first 4 weeks, or it can take 6 months or a year. It depends what fruit you use.
Right. So. Right, this is what we've got today. I'm going to go close up.
Yeah, almost clear, but not quite. But still quite palatable.
Oh, you're right, there is a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference because there's less oxygen in that. Yeah, straight away it's got more body in it. It's got more oomph.
See, I don't...
Saffron? No.
Right, so we're going to test the percentage of it now. It's not going to get any stronger. This is it. Just nearly poured wine on the
No,
cap.
go on.
Right,
Carry
yeah.
on.
A bit more.
Yeah, smells like a brewery in here already, so a bit on the floor won't go
Yeah.
miss.
So he's just testing it now. So it's 17%. I think flat. Well, at least it was last time I looked at it. But that was like a week ago. Maybe it's more.
You're still at the same, you're still at 17%. It's not...
Oh, it's really nice.
Hang on, let me double check that. Right, you'll have to check that. Is it? It's 17 or it's gone over 20. I can't see the figures without my glasses.
No, it's solid 17.
So, exactly as I said, the fermenting was done in the first 2 days.
It looks like it's... Why does it look like it's rising? It's rising?
No, it is.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No.
So it's still 17%.
17%.
Said man, I've been doing this a while, I know my stuff. But
Yeah.
let's try one bottle to see how it's going on.
We're going to be both paralytic later. I've taken over the branding of the wine, and I think I'm going to call it spirit wine, simply because it's like a mixture between the spirit and the wine. It tastes like wine, but it knocks your socks off. And then I'm going to have the slogan's going to be get on the level. Yeah, being the spirit level.
Explain, Chris, what I said to you. I first said to Chris, it's a different kind of pist, right? It's a cleaner pist, right? It's a hangoverless pist, because you're not putting all the stuff that the shops put in it. They put stuff even for shelf life, and these things aren't doing you any good. This is simply pineapple, yeast and sugar. That's it, end of. And I was trying to explain to him what a different, it's like a clean kind of pist. It's like a pist where you've got your wits about you, you're not falling all over no matter how much you drink.
I was falling all over last night. But yeah, I did drink a full bottle in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, well there's that. But I thought I was on my own with it and nobody knew what I meant. But
no, exactly what he said. It is. All I can say, it's like I probably can't make this comparison, but it's like having like you smoke a pack of dodgy fags off the street.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You get a really bad pouch of tobacco.
Yeah.
Pouch of drum.
Yes.
Usually
does the business.
So
yeah.
it does the business, but it's fucking it's rank, and it, leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then you go to the shop and you buy like a packet of 20 fags or whatever, and you just taste the difference.
Yeah.
And it's the same with this. That's the only comparison I can really make.
Yeah, you really made it, don't you?
I really do. I watched you do the first batch. The second batch I did chip in and give you a hand, and I'm doing the next batch, which is going to be blueberry and cherry, and it's going to be expensive, but he thinks it's a good idea. I think I know enough about it. He's going to sit and guide me, and we'll document the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
want to do
exactly.
that? Let's do that.
Yeah. What we can do now is we've got batch number 2 on the go, because this one's just getting caned.
Yeah.
We were supposed to bottle it up and leave it for years and write dates on them, so we'll see what it was like a year down the line.
Yeah, that's the 3 weeks.
That's just not. We haven't seen each other for a long time, and it's just turned into a bit of a celebration. But that said, we're about to show you another batch we've got on in the front row, which is just apple, yeast and sugar, which hasn't been going to plan, admittedly.
Did you
So
put grapefruit in it?
We've got to start. Yeah, there was some grapefruit in it as well. I like to work from fresh fruit. So the apples we bought and chopped into segments and put them in. But I found a cheap tin of grapefruit in syrup, and I thought that won't go amiss. And what's happened is the grapefruit's made it really sort of tart. You know, it's probably a bad idea having the grapefruit. But
doesn't matter. What did you? Right, it didn't. It tastes. I didn't notice this because I didn't drink any. But he said it tasted off. So what is it? What is it exactly you think made it go wrong, and how can you put that right?
Well, I tasted and smelled it, and it seemed to be heading like towards a lost batch, like a batch that was about to turn to vinegar. But I checked the alcohol percent, and it's not the case. The alcohol percent is still 17%. So I found out where we're lacking is we didn't put enough apples to sugar ratio. So in a bid to rectify it, we've poured a tub of honey in it, and it started fermenting a bit. And I've added a little bit of tannin, just a tablespoonful of tannin.
He's had a couple of sips in his
tablespoonful of tannin. Just one spoonful of tannin. and a jar of honey. And what's happened is it started fermenting again, and I think the honey and the tannin will give it that extra sort of base flavour and aftertastes. So it started bubbling again, so it's probably going to be something ridiculous. It was 17% then, but adding more honey, it's going to take it up to at least 20. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
And this one we're going to show you is like a homemade vessel. It's this is a shop.
You did a
bought
good
one.
job with it.
This is a shop bought one, which is 60 quid. The one we showed you there, right? All singing, all dancing. Yeah. The one I've showed you there was nothing.
Can I describe this?
Yeah, go for it.
He drilled a fucking hole into a plastic bottle, then attached with super glue a tap, and built like a temporary one of those motherfuckers. What are them motherfuckers called?
The airlock.
The airlock fucking things, and it's a ghetto version of that. That's what I.
Yeah, but is it doing the business?
It is the business, man.
Instead of 60 quid, it was 4 quid for a tap.
I know.